Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Charlotte and Maggie. So I am going to share with you today my very first design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. This is using the laces that I had in my last video. I was watching Roxy last night. She is another design team member, and all their channels, their YouTube channels, are listed below in the description box. She had a live. It was really, really fun, guys. So you might want to check it out. I created two pockets and two journal covers, and each hold tags using toilet paper rolls. I was watching Brenda Clark. This probably was a week or two ago, and she's got a really nice YouTube channel. If you just Google Brenda Clark, and you can see her in the comments. So if you click on her, it'll take you to her channel. She was using toilet paper rolls, and I had remembered that I years ago was collecting toilet paper rolls to use in my journal work, and they were in a closet in a box. I must have 50 rolls at least. And I got all excited because I thought, okay, it's time to pull them out. This is the first one that I did. This is a journal cover. This is using Kim's laces and trim. Some are from this month and some are from past months. This, you can see here is the toilet paper roll. What I did is I flattened it down. I did use a brayer, and then I used some weight to keep them flat. Then I gessoed them. If you didn't like this, it would be so easy just to put a piece of cardstock on here, but not necessary because you're not going to see it. This I created as a topper for a journal because I don't know the bulk on this, isn't it? That's just gorgeous. Look at that. This was the last one that I had. I believe they're a set of 3, I think. I'm going to have to hop over to Kim's shop and see if she's got any more of these because I just love that. But what I would do is I would take some seam binding ribbon and glue it here to be able to tie around the journal cover. I wasn't really sure how I would use this, and so I left it like that. So to be determined at a future date, let's just say that. But I based it using, for the base, some eyelet trim. And that's so pretty. This was from a month past, and then this was this month's, and this comes by the yard, and it is right here. For those of you that may not have caught my video last week, isn't that so pretty? And it is textured. Absolutely love that. So that is there, and then I covered that with this trim, dangle trim. It's a double dangle trim. It's got the dangles at the top and the bottom. What I love about this trim too is you can just cut these off and use them individually, and I do that a lot. So we've got that motion here. And then this is this is probably 4 months past. This is all I have left of this. It's really, really well made. It's got rivets. As you can see, these pearls are not glued on, but they're riveted on, so they're not going anywhere. And then you've got a larger pearl and a smaller pearl, and they graduate like that. So just really, really pretty and fun to use. And then here is seam binding ribbon. I did crinkle that, made a bow. I used one of, this is this month's, this is new, right here. I based it under this embellishment right here. Love these. Love these. And then Here is our tag. This literally is our pocket. I took the toilet paper roll and glued one end. So here is the tag, and I used seam binding and also the dangle trim right there on the tag. Isn't that just so cute? There is the back. Used music paper. So if you were to put this on top of the journal on the cover, then you would have your tag here. So I just thought, yeah, it's beautiful. I am in love with the idea. So there is this one. And here is my second journal cover idea. And this one, what I did is I punched a hole through both sides of the toilet paper roll and just through the back of this one, because what this is meant to do then is you will take this and wrap it around your journal, and then it'll end up over on this side where you'll make a bow. So you'll have a really pretty bow hanging here off the side. That's the way that this is supposed to work. And I used some of this bridal. I should have it. Yes, I do, right here. I used some of this bridal lace. This was from a past month. Isn't that just gorgeous, though? I used that, and then I put a layer of this on as well. And one thing that Roxy was doing last night in her video is she cuts her flowers out. So Roxy would cut that flower out and use it and then cut the trim out. So that, I thought that was a really, really good idea. And some eyelet right here that I took some seam binding ribbon and threaded it through. And then I used this from a past month. This is here. This I got this month, and it's one of these. Again, go over to the video last week and I will share how these are layered. Beautiful, beautiful. Love those. And then I had one little snippet of this left, and I used it, and one little piece of this left, so I used that as well. And then some cotton. There is cotton from Kim's shop. This right here, beautiful. This is all I have left of that too. So that made a really pretty backing up here. And this, I think you might be able to use inside a journal, but because of the bulk, I really did create this to go on the cover. And depending upon how your cover's made, you could use this as a pocket as well. So lots of ideas, lots of choices that you would have with this. And this also comes from Kim, this little bauble here, pearl bauble, this comes from Kim's shop. And if you take, this is what this tag looks like. And I just thought, oh, I don't know where this idea came to me, but I'm excited to make the journals that these two are going to go on. So I think they're going to be absolutely gorgeous. Then I didn't just want journal covers, so I thought, how about pockets? So I created, this was the first pocket. Here is your toilet paper roll. So what you would do, depending upon how you wanted to use this on your journal page, is that you could glue this down just the two sides and the bottom, and then have a pocket up here on the top. Or you could glue this whole thing down on your journal page. And it's fairly flat. I kept it that way so that it would fit nicely inside of a journal on a page. And once again, I used this lace here, or maybe I didn't. No, I used this lace here. This is really, really pretty. And I look at this and I know from last night that Roxy would cut those up too, so I just think that's a fantastic idea. This is this month, these hearts across there. I have no more of this. This was the last piece. And then again, I used one of these. Love those. The button is also from Kim's shop. This white lace here is, I believe, no, it is not that. maybe it's this, I think. Yeah, it's this right here. This is also this month's. And just layered them, put them together, did a seam binding ribbon bow up at the top, put some upholstery thread there just for a little motion and texture. And this is the tag. So this one kind of has a blue theme, and of course you can always come back and hang a charm or whatever from there. But I thank Brenda Clark, because if it had not been for me catching her video, I probably would have totally forgotten I had these. So I am excited to put this in a journal and see how that works. Then the last one I did is this one here. Once again, this is supposed to be a pocket. I think you easily, depending upon how you design the front, it could go into your journal this way with your tag coming out up at the top. It also would make a great belly band. So, you know, don't forget about that. But I went ahead and I used what was this lace here. The last piece of it, I don't know which one of these pockets it was on, but here is the last, and I have no more. This trim, this floral trim is this month's, and it is right here. Beautiful trim. I wanted to show you that you can use it like that, like it as it comes by the yard, or you can cut your little flowers off and use your little flowers individually. Here is some more of that dangle trim. I just cut 3 little pieces off. This right here is this month's, and it is this trim. And all I did was take it and gather it just like that with a needle and thread and create a flower. This is beautiful. It has netting on the top and kind of like a chiffon underneath. So really, really pretty. These heart, they and the bows are from this month as well. The bows come like that, and the hearts come with a felt or a flannel, I can't really tell, on the back like this. So I just glued those on. I'm loving those little bows. But this here is an older trim. It is this, and what I did is the pink did not match, so I just simply cut this the length that I wanted. I took the pink out, and I went ahead and I put some seam binding lace in there. You can barely see it, but it's right there. And then the bottom here, I went ahead and I used this rose trim, and then along the top as well. And like I said, we've got dangles here, and then the tag for this, I added dangles, and I put a seam binding ribbon bow. So this is my project, my first project for January. There will be another one coming up. But I have to say, I am so in love with this idea. So if you like this idea, please start recycling your tissue rolls and think about how you can use them in a different way. I also thought about taking the tissue rolls and doing a lace book. And that might be my next design team project. I did have something else in mind, but now that I have all of this out, I'm kind of thinking, wouldn't that be really, really cute to do a lace book? So that might be coming up. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions on what I've done at all, please let me know in the comments. Please be sure to hop over to Kim's shop. She always has just spectacular she's got papers and fabrics, and like I had mentioned, this was one of the fabrics. Kim sent this to me. I need to get some of these butterflies. How beautiful would one of these butterflies be on top of one of these? I mean, oh my goodness. Yeah, so I definitely need to get a hold of some of that. This trim as well. It's a great way to showcase what's in her shop. Obviously, I don't have everything. Look at this trim and how beautiful those dangles are. Satin buttons, gorgeous. And then look at here. Look at what she's done. So yeah, I'm in love, and I will have the link to everything about Kim and Angel Dream Crafts Kim on Etsy right down in the description box. I hope you enjoyed this show, and I hope everybody is doing well and you are happy, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye. Hugs to everyone.